This man, DJ LaVarre, is the head coach of Loyola Gold, also a golf partner and sometimes an opponent. It was fun playing with you this year. You still owe me $5.
Yes, I know, I will.
Let's talk about your expectations this year. You had a good season last year. Of course, that Blackhawk Cup, you're playing good teams and you only get one shot, one and done.
Right.
And a lot of times luck decides those games.
I mean, it's tough. I mean, last year, obviously, we came up short. We played Glenbrook North in semis, a strong team we made to the finals, and it's one of those things. Expectations every year for Loyola Academy are always high.
Yeah.
You know, you strive to be in that final game. So nothing's changed this year.
No.
That's our expectations, is to make it to that final game. Through that's a learning process, learning about who we are as a team, and things. As I said, it's a process, and it's sort of like to call it a journey. And we have our first league game today, so that's the first step of the journey.
I also noticed last year when Liffendahl came back, that sparked the team. I mean, he's a good player, and those are the factors. Injuries, you don't know what that's going to do.
No, it's great. Axel missed. Axel was a football player, and he missed obviously all the way till November because of football.
Yeah.
Came back and he gave us instant spark. He's got something we don't have a lot of, and that's grit, but also a lot of speed.
He's fast. He's quick.
And then all of a sudden he's back and we're running pretty good, and he's out for 4 weeks, and then he comes back and he's out for another 4 weeks. So it was tough. He had a really tough year. So obviously for him, I think this is a big year for him. Obviously we're counting on him, but I think for him personally, I know knowing Axel, he's thinking it's a big year for him, and also being the captain, a big year for him being the captain.
I know you can't mention the whole team, but what players should we look for this year to really stand out for you?
I think you really need to look at a few guys. You got Axel, this is his 4th year on the gold team.
Yep.
You got Zach Scholl, this is his 3rd year on the gold team. Jake Skarzinski, Cal Callahan, their 3rd year on the gold team. Griffin Burns, his 3rd year on the gold team. So you got some kids now, 6 kids that have been on the team for 3 years. Those are the kids you really need to look to understand what it means to be on this team, to sort of almost help coach, help teach the kids of this is what it means to be on gold, this is the expectations, second best isn't good enough type of a thing.
Locker room leadership, right?
Exactly.
I mean, you can talk all day, but
I think it's like it's like anything. It's these are their peers, right? They go to school with them, they hang out with them, and they're in the locker room with them, and you have to lead by example, you have to lead by words, and those 6 guys need to lead by example if we're supposed to have a successful year.
Now, being a former goaltender, I know that my coach was always afraid of me because goaltenders by nature are unpredictable and weird. You've got 2 goalies that haven't played for you before. So,
no, it's
at least at this level. So how was that for you? And they're following some good goalies.
They are following it. It hasn't happened in quite some time. You know what? You got Nick, who came from the Maroon team. Nick Bolinos came from the Maroon team. Devin O'Brien came from the JV team. And, they're here for a reason, because they're good enough. And like anything, they're going to learn. They're going to learn what it means to play against the top teams in the state of Illinois, the top competition, and they're going to get better for it. They will grow the most probably out of anybody on this team due to the fact of where they've come from and now where they're going to go to. So I'm excited for them. I know they're going to have good games and they're going to have bad games, and that's just the way it is. It's learning how to pick yourself up and not dwell on the negative, but what can we do to be positive.
DJ, if you're going to lift that Blackhawk Cup next spring, what is this team going to have to do it? I'm assuming you get the breaks, but what's it going to take?
Believe in each other. I'm a big believer in team, and we got 22 kids on the team this year, and all it takes is one to ruin it for everybody. And for us to be successful, 22 pulling from the same end of the rope. If they believe in one another, given the role they're given, regardless of if there's a superstar or not, they believe in one another. Guess what? Then the star's theirs. They just got to believe in each other and believe in the team, and then they have the opportunity.
Well, DJ, Noozebox.com is going to watch your team with great interest and the whole SHL next year, and we're looking forward to it. So, DJ LaVarre, the head coach of Loyola Gold, and we look forward to seeing a lot more of you. You're always one of my best interviews. This is Mike Romano for Noozebox.